Hey guys, HUK here. I just finished watching a video by Captain Machine where he talks of a rather amusing story from a I assume newbie GM running their first game, and I thought of a couple sort of like gaming funnies that have happened as well. A friend of mine back in the days of 2nd edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons got into the Birthright campaign setting, and he had a scenario already and prepped. He'd read through it a few times, and we sat down to play it. And one of the first things that our characters ran into was a group of bandits on the road. And after we dispatched like half of their group, the survivors sort of like fled into the hills. And one of our players leapt on his horse. He's like, "I charge off after them." Everyone else stayed to like loot the bodies, and the GM in question flicked through the book and was like, "Okay, you don't come back." I thought, what? And basically, it didn't say in the module what happened if someone chased them. So his natural response was to say, "Well, you don't come back," which is kind of a story that we've kind of dogged him with ever since. But even I, with many years of experience, come up with a few bloomers every so often. And the one that I'm not allowed to forget was, I don't know whether this was after a long day of something or my brain just wasn't in gear, but I was running, I think it was a dungeon crawl or a cave sort of system rather than dungeon, and they came into a room with a big carving on the wall, and I described it as a skull and crossbones without the crossbones. And then there was like this brief pause, and it's a skull then, isn't it, Colin? It's like, yeah. But these things happen in games, and I think they're quite amusing. So I'm going to sort of continue on what Captain Machine did. I'm going to, what are your gaming fluffs? What's happened in your groups? I'll be quite interested to see.